Hey everybody, hi, it's Beverly Zeimet, and we missed our In Light of Awareness last night because of technical difficulties. We finally got things straightened out, so here we are tonight, and this will be posted so you can hand it out to your friends and all that kind of stuff. So, again, my name is Beverly Zeimet, and I'm here for you. In Light of Awareness is a program that was designed to open up awareness for anyone who came to watch. And to help me make this program better for you, if you want to place in the comment box, just let me know if you have any questions on anything, if there's something you'd like me to talk about that we haven't talked about. Just let me know, okay? And it's a friendly reminder. I would love it if you shared this with any of your friends and family or anyone who you think may get some benefit out of this. I would appreciate that. And send some hearts my way. That's always a good thing to have, right? A little loving from the heart is always good. So tonight what we're going to do is we're going to talk about commitment. So it's kind of a addition to what we talked about last week, which was the faces of fear. So with commitment, there also comes a level of fear, depending on what that commitment's for. So if you just take a moment and pause, what does commitment mean to you? And if you want to just type something down here in the comment box as to what does commitment mean to you? And in what aspect? Because you have commitments in your personal life, in your business life, in your social life, and they're all different levels of commitment. So tonight what I'd like to talk about is commitment in relationships. So the first thing I want to talk about is the dating game, all right? There's a commitment when you first meet someone and you have a conversation. And, maybe there's a little spark of interest there. So you date. And that kind of opens up and sets the stage for the next commitment. So once you get to know each other and then you feel more confident, it's like, maybe I want to get a little more serious with this person. So you make a second commitment, which is, now you're my boyfriend, girlfriend, and you have a monogamous relationship. And that's that next commitment, and it gets to be a little stronger. After that happens, what's the third step? We go into an engagement. Wow, now that's a really serious commitment because it takes you to another more permanent level when you have an engagement. And at this time, you should be knowing each other, fairly well, or at least, more so than when you first started dating. And that commitment is taking you to the next level of final commitment when you sign the dotted line and you're actually married. Wow, now that can be a really scary thing. So I want you to kind of take yourself back when I first started about this commitment thing, right? And dating. Well, that's comfortable, right? And then all of a sudden it's a little more serious boyfriend, girlfriend. How did that make you feel? What thoughts were going through your head? And then when we moved up to the third stage of getting engaged, how did that make you feel? What were your thoughts at that time? And then finally making that final decision and getting married. Where did that take you? Because there can be all kinds of mixed feelings. Because not only are you committed to one another, you're committed to a certain space, right? You're building a home together. So you're going to be in a location that the two of you are going to always be there. That's a commitment. Now with commitment comes what? Responsibility. That can probably be more scary than the actual commitment itself. So take a moment and think about the responsibilities that come with commitment. And again, each level of commitment has a different level of responsibility. And if we move this commitment and the responsibilities out of our personal relationship and we move it into business, it doesn't matter whether you're the CEO, if you're the boss, if you own the company, if you're a fellow employee, or even if you're the customer. Each one of these stages of commitment go from that dating, finessing back and forth, up to full trust. And people will do business with those they know, like, and trust. And what happens when an issue comes up and you have to have a discussion either with your partner or with your customer? That can be a little bit scary. Sometimes a lot of bit scary, especially if it's a customer. So having an open, trusting relationship and a truthful relationship to where nothing gets in the way. What's going to happen at this point? It's okay to have an open communication at that point. So talk to your customer as if it were your relationship. Now there's fear because, oh my gosh, what if I get fired? You know, what if I lose this customer? It's going to take money out of my pocket, takes money out of my boss's pocket. I could lose my job. That's where the real fear sets in when it comes to different commitments. And when you take that to a personal level, and if an issue comes up between a partner in a committed relationship, you need to be able to be open and honest with one another in this commitment. And that's something has to start early in the relationship. It doesn't start after you've signed the dotted line. It needs to start right there at that dating. So commitment is something that you really need to look at, and the responsibilities that go along with commitment. And that's kind of what this whole process of the awareness stuff tonight is. So let me know if you got something out of this, if it actually started you thinking on a different level of commitment. Where are your commitments? How committed are you to people in your life, whether they're family or friends, or whether they're a partner in life? How committed are you to your business or to your boss? When you commit to yourself, that's how you commit to others. So that's where it really starts, is looking at how you commit to doing things for yourself. And that will show you how committed you are to other people out there in your life. Right? So, well, let's see. Where am I at? I'm going to mention last week I gave away a little book called Finding the Keys to Unlocking Your Self-Made Prison. If you didn't have an opportunity to get that book last week, you can still get it this week. And this is the link, and it's going to be typed down below as well. And I think you can read all that. It's http://goo.gl/B3, and then the next are capital letters, P-Y and I, and the number 2. Okay? So you can go and still grab that little book, and that will help you to get a clearer understanding of some of the things that we talked about last week with fear, and this week with the fear as it relates to commitment. And what I want to do is share with you now a way that you can get on the mailing list. And this way it's going to keep you informed as to when we have live events, when we have online events, all kinds of things coming up. And that is this link right here. https://goo.gl/M8VGL and a capital E. Okay? And we're also going to type that one down in the comment box as well. Okay? Now I want to just kind of let you know what's happening next month. Because each month we're going to capitalize on a certain subject, and then we're going to break it down each week. So next month what we're going to deal with is meditation. And there's a lot to learn about meditation. In the first week it's going to be the importance of meditation and how it can impact your life. And it will also impact how you respond emotionally to different things, especially fears. Okay? And then in week 2, we're going to discuss what's the difference between open eye and closed eye meditations, and how both of them can impact you on different levels for different things. Week 3, it's going to be breathing and meditation, because your breathing impacts the level of meditation that you go to, how deep you get into, how you can learn to blank your mind and really move away from the static that's around us every day, all day long, right? And our overwhelm, our anxieties. So when you learn how to meditate and really learn the breathing of it, you can actually take those breathing into your life as well. So we're really going to go in depth on that one. And then in the fourth week, we're going to talk about meditation and sleeping and how sleep can impact the outcome of a situation. And I'm sure you've heard the old cliche, well, before I make that decision, I'm going to sleep on it, right? And so when we do this, I can teach you a way how to go into a meditation as you fall off into sleep, which is going to give you more clarity upon awakening for the issues or things that you're trying to resolve. And then in week 5, I'm going to talk about using meditation to energize yourself. How you can, like in the middle of the day after you have lunch especially, your food is starting to digest, so your body wants to go into relaxation mode and digest. And you've got a day's work that you got to do. So there's a little meditation that you can do, 15-20 minutes, that will boost that energy in you. So we're going to talk about that. And stay tuned, because different weeks I'm going to be giving away different meditations that you can take and you can use in a daily, on a daily basis. And I think that's going to be it for tonight. So if you did get any value out of this, please pass this on to any of your friends, family, people that you know, and be sure and comment in the box. If you have any questions about anything that's going on, feel free to put those in that comment box as well, and we'll discuss those at the end of next week's program. So stay tuned next month, and we're going to talk about meditation. And thank you for being understanding, and we'll see you next week. Thank you.